Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you another origami piece, how to make the hopping frog. Now in order to make any origami piece, of course you need paper. Now I've made this frog out of camouflage paper. However, against the brown desk it's a little hard to see, so I'm going to be using the white side to help everybody understand a little better what to do. Now I've gone ahead and pre-cut some wrapping paper into square pieces. You can use pre-cut origami paper if you like, or you can use any kind of paper as long as it's cut into a square. Now the first thing that you want to do is fold the side that you don't want to see on the inside and fold the paper corner to corner. Now as you can see here, it's not exactly perfect because I cut this paper myself. That's okay. With some scissors, simply remove the excess that's poking out. Alright, now with it folded corner to corner, you see that it looks like a triangle. We'll now open it up and fold it corner to corner the other way. As you can see on this side, there's a tiny bit that's sticking out as well. I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. You'll not run into this if you use the pre-cut origami paper. However, I find it's a bit difficult to find that paper sometimes, and it's just easier to make it myself. Alright, so now I've creased this corner to corner here and corner to corner here. What this is going to allow us to do is make something called a mountain fold. A mountain fold is kind of tricky, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to squeeze it from two sides, and two sides are going to want to dent in a little easier than the other two. You'll want to go ahead and take advantage of this because when you're folding this, in order to do the mountain fold properly, you need to crease the inner creases on two sides only. Alright, so on this one I'm going to press in on this side and squeeze the two edges together and just hold them gently. And on the other side, the opposite fold, I'm going to do the same thing. When I've got it all lined up, I'll crease it right down the middle. And this is why it's called a mountain fold. It kind of stands up like a mountain. In order to see what this really looks like, see how it's folded in the middle? That's the way that it needs to be for our frog. Now, the open side here, keep this toward you as much as possible in order to avoid confusion. Alright, crease it down nice and tight. We're going to want to keep this form. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and start to form the body's shape. So, I'm going to take one corner and fold it toward the front of the triangle. This right here is going to become our frog's nose. And I'm going to take this corner and also fold it toward the top. Now, this area right here will become our frog's nose and front feet. Now in order to form the frog's front legs and torso, we'll fold this corner and this corner toward the middle crease. Now you will need to hold this down while you're doing it because it likes to pop up. That's okay. Origami takes practice and paper is cheap. Now these two small triangles, the fold right here, are going to be holding the legs. We bend the legs back like this. These are the front legs. So right now, you're looking at an almost finished frog. Here's his front legs, and here's his torso. As you see, these pop up. You can secure that with a piece of tape, but it's not required. Now, I'm going to fold these legs down and flip my frog over, keeping the open place toward me. This is now the butt of my frog. We're now going to make the top of his head and his hind legs. Okay, so starting at the tip of his nose, fold approximately a ½ inch of leg over on this side and repeat on the other side. This part is not an exact science. You can make his legs as large or as skinny as you like. I will tell you that if you make the legs too skinny, he's not going to hop very well, and if you make him too big, he's just going to flip over on his back. Now, with our legs creased, we'll flip him back over. Now we're going to make his hopper. This is the place that you press on in order to make him hop. So the first thing that we do is we take quite a bit of the back end of the frog. I usually take about this much. It looks like a lot, and it looks like it's taking up a lot of the frog, but we need this much in order to give him a good fold for a hop. Fold it up until it touches the front legs. Crease it there very well. Now we're going to fold this part in half, back the other way. See, now he has knees and feet. Our frog is now complete. You can now have hopping frog contests. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for another episode where I'll show you how to make the paper crane.